So, are we gonna do an epic this is the final episode of Loki thing, or what?
Nope, we are gonna start watching this like normal beings.
Oh shucks, I really wanted to do the cool announcer thing again. Wait, I'm confused. What are y'all talking about? Oh, gotcha. Anyways, are we ready?
Yep, Tails, do the honors.
Alrighty, here we go.
What an interesting place to be in, seeing the flow of time right by a big castle thing on some sort of meteorite.
Ooh, it's creepy when the doors open on their own.
That happens all the time in castles. There's nothing creepy about— Oh jeez!
What's Miss Minutes doing here? Also, what was that about not being creepy?
According to Miss Minutes, whoever this He Who Remains dude is, he's offering to place Loki and Sylvie on the main timeline and have them succeed at their goals, meaning nothing bad will ever happen to them. The amount of times I've heard the rewrite bad thing to good plot point is more times than I can count.
Of all the candidates to qualify for the He Who Remains spot, a normal but ominous person wasn't what I had in mind.
What did you have in mind?
Oh, I don't know. An alien? A lizard? An all-powerful looking god?
At least he's kind enough to give them a drink.
The TVA going on a field trip to 2018 so they can see that Ravonna was a teacher in a school and the one at the TVA is a variant. Good on you, Mobius, using that against her.
Man, Goku has nothing on this guy's teleport dodging. He already knows what's gonna happen.
I'm not even mad about that. I'm mad that Goku can teleport on his own. Meanwhile, I have to use the Chaos Emerald to do that.
I don't mean to brag, but I can teleport on my own, so I'm already as cool as Goku.
I didn't need to be reminded of that fact, Shadow.
Oh boy, it's time for the great concept of going down the path written for you versus you have free will. Which one is the best moral dilemma?
No. Better correction. How will Loki and Sylvie describe that free will is the best choice?
How about how they are gonna use that to defeat the big bad?
How about I put this all on my cliches list?
Let's see, he was a scientist who discovered multiple versions of himself and met them. Then, the evil one started a war. Then, he found a lion and made it a weapon to end the war. Then, to isolate the timeline, he created the TVA to stop any more multiverses from being created. Hey Sonic?
Yeah?
Make sure you send in this plot point to Sega so that they can use it in Sonic Prime.
I told you this show had a great base for Sonic Prime. Loki? Being reasonable? Actually thinking? Wow, I did not expect that. And because of that, Loki fight, baby! Well, that didn't take up a whole lot of time. I would be mad at that pun, but hey, they're kissing, and Sylvie kicked Loki out and she killed He Who Remains. If that's how you ignore that pun, I'll take it.
Well, we are back to growing branches. Now anything can be possible, including Loki being in a TVA where He Who Remains is the leader of it, and they are leaving it as a cliffhanger for a second season?
Oh, come on, we're doing this again?
I have NCIS Riplash. I'd never thought I'd have NCIS season finale cliffhanger Riplash again. Shadow, you could have thought up a better show to use as an example. Shut up, Knuckles! NCIS was my entire nostalgia, okay?
Well, that was an ending.
It sure was. I like this show.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm glad I watched it.
Well, good. So, Sonic, what did you think?
Well, I'll say this. I was highly invested in this show. I really like this show's world, how it introduces a multiverse well, the plot and mystery surrounding it, and it having a lot of different set pieces. But at the same time, it doesn't overfill the cup to where it adds too many elements and story beats to try and fit together. Everything is streamlined, kinda like the timeline, and it does it pretty well.
I feel like each episode is different from the last. Episode 1 is the introduction to how the world works and the central plot. 2 is putting the pieces together on where the first threat is. 3 is a Doctor Who episode. That's the best description I can make. 4 is putting together more puzzle pieces as well as introducing neat twists. 5 is basically into the Spider-Verse mixed with building towards the climax. And 6 is the final confrontation mixed with that epic cliffhanger goodness. Did I want more out of those elements? Yes, but with Season 2 being a thing, I'm sure we could get more out of them.
One of my favorite things about the show are the characters. Loki is Loki, he's already great, but Sylvie, Mobius, Grinslayer, among others were really good as well. In terms of character journeys, this show does it well. While development of a singular character is good, I think character relationships is this show's strong suit. Loki interacting with others helps his journey than self-discovery. Not that he doesn't have those moments, he sure does, but the former does stick out more. What about you, Knuckles?
Well, I don't have too much to say, but I was intrigued with the show as a whole. I was never bored by it. Yeah, 50 minutes an episode is a long time, but each one uses that time well enough. If I had to pick some favorites, I would say episode 2 for it being a nice mystery-centric episode, episode 3 for it being a fun adventure on another planet, and episode 5 for building up to that climax, as well as seeing a bunch of Loki variants. Mainly Gator Loki. Oh my goodness, I still need to find merch. Anyways, yeah, I liked watching Loki, despite me running the camera the entire time.
Well, good. Glad we can all agree that Loki was a good show. Correction, how many Marvel shows have we yet to watch?
Well, how many have you watched?
Let's see, WandaVision, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh boy, all of us are so behind.
Huh? Oh yeah, the Sonic movie 2 just came out.
Wait, what?
Holy cow, you're right! We have to see that at some point.
That sounds like a great idea, actually, especially since I'm in it.
I'm in it too! I can't wait to see me on the big screen after that post-credit scene from the first film. Right, Sonic?
Yeah, that's great.
You know, knowing Sonic, I bet he's seen that movie so many times, right?
Yeah,
Sonic, you have seen it multiple times, right?
Well, not exactly.
Sonic, how many times have you seen the Sonic movie?
Once. When it was in theaters in 2020.
Oh dear.